Hey there, this is Terra T from Terra T Gaming. Today I'm giving a review of MiniGuns, the latest iPhone game, which is a multiplayer real-time strategy set in modern military times. When you first play the game, you're going to be brought into a tutorial that's going to show you the basic game mechanics and how to play. You're going to learn how to deploy your units, which essentially is pressing on the unit on the bottom of the screen and dragging it up on the map or where they want to go. And you're also going to learn what the basic objective is, and that's to destroy the enemy base on the other side of the screen. And that's always the larger base in the middle of the screen. So there's going to be a small bunker in the top and bottom. Those are just to attack your units. The core base in the middle is the one you want to destroy. Units are deployed with something called action points. That's the number you see on the top left-hand side of each of the different units on the screen. So example, the first guy has a 1, the next guy has a 3, and so on. When you deploy that unit, it draws from the action points you have total, which is on the bottom left-hand side of the screen. You see the 5. That's your starting action points. As the game goes on, you actually automatically create more action points or get more action points. So if you see under the 5, it says plus 24 minutes. So every minute you're getting 24 action points, and they come every few seconds. However, as you deploy your unit, they have a cost to operating. So your points per minute that you get, action points per minute, decreases. So the more units you have in the field, the slower your action points will increase. On the main screen, there's several different buttons you can press to go into different areas of the game. The one you're going to use the most is Battle. That's going to take you to the real-time multiplayer games where you're challenging other people. The other button you're going to press a lot is the one that's called Armies. It's the one just to the right of your Battle button. This is going to take you into your unit selection before you play a game. There are two sides that you might be assigned, either the Republic, which is the blue, or the Dominion, which is the red. When you go into one of those areas, you're going to see the units you have assigned for the next time you play, which is on the very bottom of the screen. You'll see your main base, which you always have to have a main base, and the 8 different characters you could play. If you want to change up who you're using, you could drag one of those characters on the bottom off, one of those units off, and take one from the top, a different one, and put it in. As you're playing, you're going to be able to open up more and more characters or units, and you can also upgrade them to be more advanced. So obviously having a level 5 or level 6 tank fighting against another tank that's a level 2 is going to give you a large advantage. The other button you may use is the missions button to the left of the battle button. In there's some predefined missions where you're playing against the AI. Beat any of these missions under 2 minutes, and you get some gold credited to your account for use for various things in the game. The other button you'll use is Strongbox. The more you play and the more you win, the more you build up points to open up a Strongbox, and every time you open up a Strongbox, you get components which are needed for either doing upgrades or unlocking new units. So in summary, Minigames is a game I recommend. The graphics are actually fairly good, and the game is a lot of fun to play. The start was very easy, the tutorial was good, and I found I actually ended up playing hours more of this than I thought I would. It really gets you engaged. Cons are, it seems to just be one map you get to play with when you do multiplayer battle. You think there'd be a little more variety, and I'm kind of annoyed that they don't have more, but the gameplay is good enough that so far it hasn't really bothered me. And the one drawback as well is it does need an internet connection, so there's no playing this if you're in an underground subway or on an airplane, unless you're just doing the missions. If you're going to do battles against other people, you will need to have that internet connection, which is a bit of a drawback. Overall, I give this 4.5 out of 5 stars, so I highly recommend a download. Hope you like this review, and I've got a few more videos on miniguns coming out in terms of strategy and the different unit types and how to use them. Check out those videos and enjoy the game.